Hi Capricorns, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing great. So for all my Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we are now covering November 22nd to the 28th. And this week, guys, on the 24th, we have Mercury entering Sagittarius. So I feel like mentally we are thinking bigger, wanting more for ourselves, thinking of expansion, growth, adventure, spirituality, higher education, and expression. And I feel like wanting to be more lighthearted, more free, or seeking freedom. And we could have a little bit more stronger opinions than usual. But our minds are just kind of like growing and expanding, and we could be all over the place, wanting to try new things or have new adventures or just like express ourselves. Everyone may be wanting to express their thoughts, express what's going on in their mind. So get ready, there's going to be a lot of strong opinions up in the air, okay? And then on the next day, on the 25th, we have Thanksgiving here in the US. So if you celebrate, happy Thanksgiving. If you don't, give thanks to someone that you know, or I'm thankful for you. And in honor of giving thanks, I wanted to get a special message from the universe that the universe wants to remind you of, to be thankful for, to be grateful for, right? Because it's always good to get those reminders. So your message, or what the universe wants you to be thankful for, is you got the Rider, and we have number 9 and number 1. So those could be important numbers for you. Maybe it's your date of birth or something, but the Rider. So what is the Rider here? The Rider is what's the word? Why can't I speak today? Gosh, I'm struggling. When you're riding, you're traveling somewhere, right? You're going to a destination. And this girl here, she's on a horse, right? But you could be in a car, you could be in a bicycle, you could be in anything. You could be walking, right? The universe wants you to be grateful for your ability to be mobile, your ability to move, your ability to advance forward, your ability to get going, to get started on something. You are the director of your life. You are the rider of your life. Like, you are directing where you're going, and you never have to stay stuck. You can always move. You can always switch up, go in a different direction. And I feel like here the universe wants to remind you to be grateful for your strength and your ability to like just keep going and to find other paths, other avenues, other places, other options. Like, you're always able to find, if this street is closed, okay, we find another way. Like, you have that ability. And even if that's something that you've been struggling with, just know that you never have to stay stuck. And if one path is not working, it's okay. You can switch things up, find a different plan, and you can go on a different way. You never have to stay stuck. And I think you should be grateful for that. You always have that free will to change up. You never have to be doing something. You never have to be forced to stay in a situation. You can always get out of it and travel to another destination, go to another place, or change something up in your life. So you're always traveling, you're always moving, and just remember that, okay? Or if you have a horse, if you have a nice vehicle that you like, maybe just be grateful for that. Be grateful that you can use that to be mobile and move around. Okay, all right, so we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, so Capricorns, when it comes to your health, I love this 2 of Cups. So you're receiving love and support here from the universe, or maybe from another person, or another a healer or a doctor or something. I feel like you could be receiving good support or treatment or help in this area of life with your health. Could be physical health, mental health, emotional health, maybe a therapist, counselor, or you're finding a treatment that works for you, or a medicine, or something that's going to help you with something you're struggling with. So this is positive news. This is good news. So I feel like you could be healing, or you're definitely receiving the help and the resources that you need to feel better or to get better. So I think this is really positive. And maybe there's someone who really cares about you and really wants to help you, or is going to be kind of holding your hand through this process, through this journey. And I feel like you're going to get the right help, the right resources, and the support that you need to move forward. So if you're dealing with anything, I feel like things are going to get better, or you're definitely going to have more options to choose from, or better other ways to heal or to get better with whatever it is that you could be dealing with. Or you could be getting together with a friend, doing some kind of physical activity, or maybe just talking with a friend helps you feel better, gets rid of anxiety or any stress that you're dealing with as well. Okay, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So this is also good news. I feel like a heavy burden is being lifted. You're no longer going to be stressed about this thing or this assignment or this project. Maybe you're finally done with it, or you thought it had to be a certain way and now that restriction is being lifted, or something that was really stressing you out, that was a heavy burden, duty, or obligation, now is being lifted in some way, or you no longer have to do that, or you're almost done with it, and so it's finally over. So you may have a little bit more air to breathe, or maybe you finally get to rest. Maybe you're getting some time off for the holidays, or you're just getting some time off, or you're receiving help. Maybe you're finally getting help with something, so it's not all on you now. Maybe you have a bigger team or more people to help you with whatever it is that you're doing, or you finally found an easier way or easier solution to something that you were doing, so it's no longer like a big burden. So a big burden maybe is being lifted, or is not going to be as stressful, as difficult, okay? Or receiving help with this, okay? So when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here we have the Knight of Wands, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Wands, okay? And then on this other side, for this other person, can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We have Temperance in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, okay. A lot of reversals. So who is this person? Well, definitely could be a Sagittarius, or a Libra, or another earth sign like yourself, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. So I feel like this is someone who is not learning their lessons. They're being very egotistical or very prideful, and not thinking outside the box. They think their way is the only way, or that they have all the answers, and they're not open to other suggestions or opinions. I also feel like their ego or their pride, or their need to always be right, is preventing them from apologizing or messaging you or talking to you. It's like they don't want to be wrong, and it's like they probably know they should say sorry or apologize maybe to you, but they're not doing it for whatever reason. And I feel like also this person's acting or being very selfish, very, very, very greedy maybe, and is kind of like acting or being a little narcissistic maybe right now, and is like not communicating well, or is waiting for you to communicate with them, and just kind of being egotistical, I feel like, in some way. And it's like they're not learning from their mistakes, or they're not learning from the past, and they're very imbalanced right now. They're very like in their ego, or in this like 3D realistic world. They're not thinking, they're not using their spirituality, they're not being in tune with their spirituality, and it's like they're being very negative, or not seeing things optimistically, or not trying to be optimistic. And I feel like here with you, you're just like, you know what, I don't even care. Like, I don't want to even ask questions. I don't even want to look or check on them, because it's just no point. Like, you're not scrolling through the past. You're like, whatever. If they don't want to talk, then they don't want to talk. If they're not going to talk, then I'm not going to reach out, because whatever, let them do what they want. It's not like it doesn't bother you, but you're not going to try to kill yourself just to get their attention or for them to talk to you. Because like, no, like, I know my value, I know my worth. I'm not gonna like go above and beyond to someone who's like giving me scraps, giving me breadcrumbs, or is being so egotistical that won't even apologize for something that they know they did wrong. It's like, that shows me their true character. That shows me that they're not willing to put their pride and ego aside for love or for the person that they care about. So maybe they don't even care about me that much like I thought they did. And maybe you met this person pretty fast, or at first it was just kind of like lust, physical chemistry, stuff like that. And it was just like physical attraction maybe between the two of you. But as soon as you wanted to get deeper or build a stronger connection, emotion, stuff like that, it's like they started to resist. They didn't want to go deeper. They just wanted to keep it light and, fun, and not have anything serious, okay? And maybe at first you didn't take it seriously. At first you're kind of like, okay, whatever, I'll just go with the flow. But I think over time you realize that like that doesn't do it for you. It doesn't fulfill you. Like, you want a meaningful relationship. You want a meaningful connection. You don't just want something that's temporary, because like temporary things don't last and you want something long lasting. You've had too many temporary things, too many temporary people, temporary flings, right? And like that never fulfills you. It's fun in the moment, but then it leaves you feeling empty afterwards, right? And so instead of reaching out or trying to see what's up or what's going on with them, or trying to ask them for, can you explain, or why aren't you talking to me? Why are you acting like this? You're like, you know what? No, I don't even need to do that. And you're just looking at other options, or you're using your time and taking action towards other things and working on your personal dreams, your personal goals. And you're like, okay, whatever, like I'll just talk to other people, or like I'll do my own thing. I'm not there maybe expecting you to talk to them or to reach out to them, but I feel like you're like, nope, I'm not gonna do the things that I did in the past. And you kind of know, and I think you can sense that they're in their ego and not wanting to apologize. I feel like this person just kind of being very, very negative and very unbalanced right now. And they're just acting kind of selfish. And I think they're acting selfish. And I think they know it too, but they're not willing to change, or they're not changing. They're not putting their pride and ego aside to talk to you. So if they're not willing to do that, and they're willing to let it go just for some nonsense or something that doesn't really matter, then it's like, is that really someone you want to be with? Or is that really someone you want in your life, right? Who will just like give up so easily and not try to work things out, or not try to talk or communicate? Because one of the main things here that I see as a problem is the communication. They're not communicating with you, and it's always you reaching out. It's always you trying to make it work, trying to talk things out, and they're just in their pride and their ego, and they're not willing to talk things out or see your point of view, see your side of things. And at a certain point you get tired of that, and I feel like you're getting tired of that. Like, you may care and really love this person, or like them, but at some point you get tired of getting the same treatment, But let's dive in deeper and extend it to get more information, see where their energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and also your advice. I feel like this person's acting very immature, and they could be younger than you, possibly. They could be younger than you. Yeah. Okay, so we'll dive in deeper in the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. All right, take care. Sending you lots of love. Bye.